Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to first state the obvious. As I'm sitting in the middle of the jungle, it's hot. And you can see that I'm sweating. It is hot out here, which is fine by me. I would rather be here than somewhere in the cold. So, I'm on here today because I was supposed to bring this message last month when I got the download, and I just did not, for whatever reason. Whatever reason. I'm here now, and I've organized the downloads because they were just coming, and I was writing them down. And so I've organized it now to where hopefully, I pray, not hopefully, but I pray that you receive this. And it all started when I was seeing posts on social media about or asking who is in control or what is in control. Is it the mind or the body? And I was scrolling through, and several people were engaged in that topic. And each time that I saw it, it just popped in my head, like, what about the spirit? Because there isn't just one, there are not just two, there are three. Okay, we exist as images of our Creator, and the Most High is one that is also three. This is Source, the I Am, the beginning, the Creator. So this means that you and I are also three. Having knowledge and understanding about the body, that's one. The soul, that's two. And the spirit, that's three, are vital to balance. The mind or the brain will automatically seek to achieve this balance, within or without of it, at any cost. Like, any cost is going to achieve balance, even if it's the cost to the body. So let's have clear knowledge as to what balance is, since that is what the mind and the body is trying to achieve, is balance. So according to the Oxford Dictionary, balance is an even distribution of weight, enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. Two definitions for it: a condition which different elements are equal or in correct proportions. It is also homeostasis and equilibrium. Balance, homeostasis and equilibrium are all the same. So the mind and the body are constantly in a state of trying to achieve this balance. If neither achieves it, it's to the detriment of the body and to the mind. Just like the mind, the body will seek balance outward and internally. Internally, the body will protect itself at all costs, even turning on itself and self-destructing. I think this is where the notion of the two, body and mind, comes from. There is indeed a struggle between them. This is also why many have not been able to achieve complete healing, which is balance, because the one, or I, have been forgotten. So who is I? I came first. I is feminine. I is spirit. I is the one that made three. I is the right. I is the right. Righteousness is I. I is wise. I is instinct. Instinct is I. It's where your instinct is. I is fair. I can be possessed by other spirits. I should be tested. I is a living being. I is the breath. I is who creates. I can feel. I is eternal and internal. I is in village and community, but I can stand alone. I created me and myself. Which takes us to myself. Because remember, is I, myself, and me is three. Myself came from and after I. Myself is masculine. Myself is also spirit. Myself was formed from the breath of I. Myself is opposite of I. Right is she, left is he. Myself is able to feel. Myself is soul. What I can't, myself is soul. Myself is able to feel what I can't through emotions. Myself can be lost within I. I'll rephrase that one. Myself can be lost within who I is. Myself is a living being. Myself can experience a form of death, which is soulless, The Walking Dead. Myself is mind. Myself is strength. Myself is intellect. Myself is passion and desire. Myself thirsts and have an appetite. I separated from myself, then combined the two and created me. Which leads us to me. Myself, I, and me. So me. Me is the physical manifestation of the two spirits. Me is the dust of the earth connected to nature in a special way. Me is three. Where I is right, myself is left, me is center. I develop me in the womb, but the heart is where you'll find me. A clean me is what I desire, but will find myself unclean at times. The best part of me is myself. Life comes through me. The death of me is where I am. Expression of feelings comes through me. The death of me is once and is final. Me is the balance I desire for myself. Nothing, absolutely nothing exists without me. All these things and more are who I am. We are the three that is one. I equals spirit, equals instinct, equals gut, equals right, equals feminine, equals love. Myself equals soul, equals brain, intellect, equals left, equals masculine, equals ego. That is your ego. Me, body. Me equals the body, equals center, the heart, equals combination, equals the balance of the right and the left. Knowing this is vital to holistic healing. In the healing process, the body and the mind, or the soul, are on a reverse course while spirit is moving forward. The body is manifesting what the mind recalls. Sickness is the manifestation of the mind hiding and the body holding on to trauma. All three must be addressed to achieve the balance spirit desires for us. This right here, I pray, helps somebody to understand or understand who we are and know that those voices, it's not just one. You have to listen to this, but mainly this. Cleanse that gut, because that is where the spirit of the Most High really lies. Purify your heart. because that's where the body of life is. Your brain needs to be cleansed. Die a couple of times, because that's the ego. It needs to be out of there. I'm so thankful to be where I am and know who I am in the whole scheme of things.